After as yet,
Oh yeah.
um, so I've interviewed all of them. And actually Sean has been to my house when he came visit a couple of
Oh,
months ago.
Sean, yeah, that's my man.
Sean, yeah, Sean's, and he talks about when he was recording his part that um that he was singing, he forgot the words. He just did that part and Face says keep it. But what was it? Did you remember the
No,
recording?
and for a lot of the recording, I was a co-writer on the song. Me and Kenny wrote the song.
Okay.
I came to him with that idea of a song. I was in Florida, and I always tell the story. My ex-wife, it was one of those nights, and so I got up the next day, and the melody. The last night I was inside, it was in my melody in my head. So I went back to the hotel, sat at the piano, and just because this is before iPhones and all this
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I wanted to get the idea because if I could play it, I can remember it. And then I went with Kenny to Tahoe because he had a house in Lake Tahoe. And we went there to write. And then we wrote the whole As Yet record up there. And I sat down with him. And when I said, I saw the sun, the moon, I thought it was corny because I thought it should change. And Kenny was like, no, keep that. That's dope. So, um, and then we wrote three or four other songs. And but I wasn't in on the recording of it. So
Oh,
I wasn't in on the recording. Yeah, Kenny did that by himself. Mhm.
it was very rare to see Kenny co-write with anyone. It always feels like he writes and then you do someone else does the music like LA, but the actual writing that was almost like he did that. What was but maybe with Daryl as well. But what was the how did he was he receptive to have somebody else to work beside him?
He's the one I didn't ask to write with him. He asked to write with me.
Mm.
And I was honored because he was one of my songwriting heroes. I call him the George Gershwin of our time.
Mm.
Ken's amazing. He's one of the greatest songwriters ever. And so for him to want to write to see what he saw in me
Yeah.
as a songwriter, that made me feel good. And it gave me more confidence as a songwriter. Because
Yeah.
one of my heroes is saying, no, I want to write with you.
Mm.
That made me, I said, okay, then I got something. And
Yeah.
that really gave me confidence, gave me a lot of confidence.
But then when Last Night becomes a big hit, does it surprise you?
Yes, I didn't know, I was in New Jersey at the time. I didn't even know the record was out. And I'm on a, with ex family, and we're on a bus trip. And I hear one of my friends, one of my cousins, hits the cassette, and that song is playing. I'm going, what? Who's that? I said that's I wrote that, and they said, man, it's the number one song in the country. I didn't
Wow.
know.
What?
I didn't know.
You didn't know it was going to us yet? We're going to record
That
it, so
record blew up fast though, didn't it?
Blew
It
up
just blew
fast.
up so fast.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't watch, and I still don't. I didn't watch the charts. I
Mm.
never. I do the work and I move on. And a lot of times people would watch and see what was going. I never did that. I always said, okay, I did that. Let's keep moving. And I did that for my own sanity. That I
Okay.
didn't want to be watching what I was doing. I just wanted to move on to the next thing and
Mm.
move on to the next. That was just my way of doing things.
Um, um, Mike from not Mike, Nate. I saw in an interview he had. He says that he was at home with his family, then he heard the track, and he thought somebody had cloned Boys to Men. And when he saw it, he thought that Mark Nelson had found the secret formula and that Boys to Men were going to be finished. That's
Wow.
how much he said it in a part that he's heard that and he thought somebody has found a way of defeating us. And and because of the sound of the way this harmonized, they felt threatened. Unfortunately, as I said, interviewed Mark and Sean and Kenny and Dion, everyone. And unfortunately, they self-imploded when they could have actually been the next biggest thing. They just couldn't really work it out and stuff.
It's a shame. What a group. Man, those guys, Sean can sing. But that daggone Kenny Terry.
Mm.
And of course, Mark is incredible. Yeah. But that Kenny Terry, all the way up, and he's amazing. All those guys, they were, and Dion, believe it or not, Dion is the secret of that group. Because his tone holds down that harmony.
Mm.
He's really a very important part to that sound. So no, they were incredible. And it broke my heart that they broke up. When we go into my album, I got a story about that. The song "All Night."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 There's a story behind that with that.
Okay. Well, yeah. So just before we get into the albums, as Stevie, was there anything before we jump into?
Yeah, there was an album released. Well, it wasn't actually officially released around 1997. Again, from a UK soul collection point, because I remember a lot of us in the record stores were anticipating this album. She'd been signed to RCA. We'd all bought this promo record called "So Good." A lady called Erica Yancy. Do you remember working with her?
Oh,
and
my
we was
God.
like, "Where's the album?" And then the album sneaked out. The RCA let some copies sneak out, and we were spending ridiculous amounts of money on this to get hold of this album. It turns out you worked on a track on it.
Erica was bad. As a matter of fact, I just heard from Erica on Facebook about 2 months ago.
Wow.
We re-engaged. But Erica, she was a young girl. There's a song, "Can I Keep You?" What was it saying? Can I keep you?
Yes, that was the
Can
one.
I keep you? Can I keep you?
Yes.
She sang her face off. That girl could sing, man. Oh my God. Can I keep you? Erica Yancy.
Didn't quite happen for her. A great, unbelievable talent, but just didn't take off for her, did it?
It didn't take off. She was bad.
You'd love that album, Andy. I'll have to dig it out for you. You
Oh,
worked
yeah.
with Eternal in the our girls Eternal in the UK.
Yeah, yeah. That was fun.
When they were a duo.
Yeah, they were a duo. Yeah, yeah.
Did
I forgot all about
did they
them.
fly over to the States for that, or did
No,
you?
they came here to the States.
Wow.
They came here. Yeah, and they were fun. They
The
were fun.
so missed Eternal.
Mm.
They're like national treasures in the UK.
Yeah, no.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I did miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas Boys winning Oscars.
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.